Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's DJ Modzer here, and we got 15 new and updated mods to take a look at today. For all platforms, we got 9 new and 1 update, and for PC and Mac players, we got 1 new and 4 updates. I make mod review videos like this one every time mods are released on the official in-game mod up, so get subscribed if you're new, that way you never miss any. Starting off today with new mods for all platforms, we have a new map, logging map, but you can do some arable farming on here as well. It's Chainsaw Valley from FSG Modding and FSG Devar. Welcome to Chainsaw Valley. Farmers and loggers unite to take over the valley. Farmers have 23 fields to choose from, and loggers have tons of forestry lands to choose from. Together, they could collect over 100 collectible hidden items throughout the entire map. The map is not that big either, only 70 megabytes, and it only takes up 700 slots if you guys are on console in new farmer mode. Taking a look here at the PDA, you can see we've got a massive river. Yeah, that's what those are called. We got a massive river going through the middle. You can see the forestry lands all the way around. Each area is not squared off in any way, shape, or form. Beautiful, beautiful setups. And then every field is purchasable individually, which is pretty sweet. You can even buy the river for $0, which is what we used to consider like the outside of the map. I highly recommend that you do this. Anytime you load up a map, look for some items and areas that you can get for free. Buy those, because it may benefit you more in the long run than you think. For example, there's a logging area through here and you could do some stuff with it. It's totally free. You can start with $0 and actually make money. Hey-o. Otherwise, not really a whole lot to the PDA itself. If we go way high in the air, you can kind of get an idea of where everything is and how it is here on the map. Let's fall all the way to the ground, but first let's boop. Nope, wrong thing. There we go. We do have a farmyard, which is kind of neat, a little bit different. We're not really used to seeing stuff like this on logging maps. So you've actually got a area where you could do what you need to do. As far as own items, we've got a full-fledged farm as well. You got your John Deere 4755, 7810, the Massey. You've got, okay, now this is just starting to look like base game items, and it is. But that's not always a bad thing, because you've probably already played through the American map. Most of you have. So you know how to manage those starting equipment and starting pieces. And in here we could find probably almost everything. Yeah. Let's see. There's a combine harvester, tractor. And here's another tractor. But this is in a little bit of a different area. Not too wild and crazy about it. We're just over here on the edge. How's about that? That is cool. I love walking over here as well, checking out the river. Oh, that's so awesome, man. Yeah. Like I said, for our console friends, we start at 709 slots. At least that's in new farmer mode. But if we, maybe get rid of everything, we can get it all the way down to about 608 slots, although there's still a few things around, a few things left, but we are able to delete everything. Going back over on the PC side of things, one thing I did not check to see is what lands we own in new farmer. And it's going to be right here, field 23 and 14. So arable land, which is really interesting, at least on a logging map. So there you go. Here's one of your first starting fields. Next up, we've got the Valmet 6400 from Greenland Farming. Now this is kind of a snub-nose version of the one we've got in game already. Lower horsepower rating as well, starting at 100 horsepower, manual plus power shift, 250 liters fuel, 24 miles an hour. Does weigh 5.3 tons if you guys need that information, and it's going to be a total of 13 slots. We have wheel brands from Trelleborg, Bridestine, Continental, BKT, Michelin, Midas, and Nokian tires. Quite a few things through there. Just check it out. We've even got a spread narrow tire, looking great. Front loader, no, we do have the Quickie and the Hauer, so that's nice. Engine setups, we have the 6400, which gives you 100 horsepower. We also have a 120 horsepower engine as well. As As far as colors go, everything that you would expect to see from the version that we've got in the game. So that's nice to see. And then wheels, again, everything that you're used to seeing from the base game version. This does have American license plates, so if you want to put your favorite plate on there, you could do that. Not a tractor, but if you want to have a little bit of fun, Slush's Modding is here for you with the Lizard Cross. This is super cheap, 8,500 bucks, not that bad at all. Plenty of horsepower for a little thing. Can you imagine 83 horsepower in something like this? There's cars that don't have that much. I don't think my first car even had 80 horsepower in it. This has a variable transmission, is 15 liters of fuel, 60 miles per hour max speed, which is crazy. It does weigh 2 tons, which 2,000 kilograms? Really? This? Not even close. This would probably weigh, I don't know what, 100 pounds, if that, in real life. Nonetheless, we've got a couple options here. It's 4 slots on console. If you're curious, design, we have original. Throw some fenders on there, front and rear individually. You can throw a hood on there. You could do it with cage, and then you've got all the body panels there as well. Main color, you could change this up. We'll just go with a white so you can see. So white on your frame. Design, this is going to be your seat, so you can change that. And then rim color, of course, you guys know what the rim colors are. And then anything that you change up, the body panel, stuff like that, none of that's going to change with anything else other than your main color. And that's it. Not a whole lot to it. It is what it is. It is very heavy for what it is in game, but of course with the farming simulator physics and things like that, sometimes things weigh a little bit more than they should, just so they'll stay on the ground. Next up from Driver 300, not the 53 that we know, and Viminal, we have the Isaria 6000 S3M. This is a seeder. It will do seed only, normal seeds, not a direct drill either. 700 liters of seed, 660 kilograms, 35 horsepower is required, 3 meters at 9 miles per hour. Nice and small for old style farming, but I hear you guys, DJ, we want larger pieces. Me too, but modders are making small stuff, so there's not much we could do about this in the meantime. There's 0 customization for this, so just keep all that in mind. My question would be with this, it's actually not about this mod, it's about the brand Isaria. Do we have anything else from them? No. This is the very first thing from Isaria that we've got. You guys may remember the Isaria Scout that we had that uses the piece in the ground to do the, yep, you guys know what I'm talking about from the Precision Farming DLC, which should be here very soon, but we have no information and we know nothing. Next up, we've got another mod that I'm not sure how useful it's going to be to you personally, but they do exist. This is the Sicma RM Series. We got some power harrows. They're very small. We've got one that's 1.8 meter and 2.3, so not even 3 meters on either one of these. However, the power requirement is low, so if you're using a low horsepower piece of equipment and you need a power harrow, then these are going to be the ones for you. 40 horsepower on the smallest version, and we have 70 horsepower on the version other than that. These are going to be 2 slots respectively, so regardless of which one you choose, and 9 mile per hour working speed. We got another roller for you. This one's a little bit different. This is the Knoche, or the Knoche CW-F300. This is a F for front roller. 3 meters on this one, so it'll match, I don't know, half of what's on ModHub right now. And it's got a 9 mile per hour max speed. So you could choose a seeder or something like that that'll work about the same. You can roll before, you can roll after. I find it easier to roll after you seed, but maybe you want to roll before. Well, this would be the one to use. One nice thing is that rollers can be used either way. So though this is a front roller, you should be able to put this on the back of your tractor and use it just the same. If you're in need of some more barns and sheds, well, we have barns and sheds for you. The barn set from Vertex Design. We got 2 wooden buildings in here. The first one is going to be shed, 29.5 meters and 16 meters spread. As you can see, there is nothing to control in here. No lights, nothing like that. Design looks good. So there you go. Around towards the back, I've hidden our next one, the barn with 3 doors, 18 by 13, so a little bit smaller. This is one of those where you're not really sure which door you're opening. All right, so that one's over there. Now what happens? Ooh, let's go in here and let's see if we can open up this one. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Get out of the barn, bird. So there you go. Not a fan of these personally. It just get confusing. However, I know a lot of you guys like these. Plus, they save you in having to worry about how wide the door is going to open. You just have to move it out of the way. The next to last mod today confuses me a little bit. It's a, log cabin. That's what it is. So we come in here, look around, looking good. Can't open that door, so good luck to you. It says that it's got a couple placeables with it, or at least it looks like it does. The thumbnail for this has got 2 buildings, plus it's got a fireplace, like a placeable fireplace. I can't find them anywhere. This is the only thing I've been able to find, including on the Xbox, where this is the only log cabin mod installed. So you may be able to find them, you may not. It is a house. You can find it. It looks almost identical to Alien Gems, so heads up there. Of course, farmhouses, etc., etc. That's Alien Gems, I believe, right there. So just a heads up that it's difficult to figure stuff out with this. I'm gonna have to delete a lot of placeables because with the amount that we're getting that are literally the same as a bunch of other stuff, it's impossible to even try to show you guys the right mod. And your last new ones for all platforms today is going to be the Forestry Bridge Pack. There's 3 bridges with this, and this should make things a little bit easier for you guys when trying to place stuff down. So they all cost $1,000. They can be found in decorations. They say the bridge will adapt to the underlying terrain when placed. So they say to level the terrain on both sides to make the bridge level. Now this can be a little bit difficult and is totally different from the way the other bridge mod that we've got is done. So if we go into decorations, you can see these are the other bridges, but we have access to one side of the bridge where we build it. This one, however, we do have access to one side of the bridge, but as you can see, it kind of goes in a little bit, but we can bring it up and it goes like that. But when you place it, it puts itself back down on the other side. So this one might be a little bit different for you guys because it is not in any way the way that we have been doing bridges before. So it may just take some practice. It's going to be a little bit difficult and frustrating at first, but I'm sure you'll be able to get it. We do have one mod update for you guys today for all platforms. Only one, but it's the ACS Weight Pack from KRKZ Modding. Is just going through their rebrand, looking fresh. This is changelog 1.1. They branded the AGCO Fent Weight right here. AGCO Fent Weight, the AGCO Weight. They've also added a plate to the AGCO Weight. So you see we've got a plate on there. Hang on, back only? Is it on the back side of this? Hang on. Back only, front and back. Sure. There it is. All right. And they've also got new details that have been added to this one as well. Your only new one for PC and Mac players today is got to be a bit of a game changer. This is Contracts Plus. The contracts can be added and removed easily. The maximum number of missions has been increased to 100. The maximum number of active missions to 25, and that's from 3. The vehicles for the missions have been adjusted, especially for larger missions. Now, unfortunately, we're on the logging map, so there's really not going to be a lot, but you can use this in conjunction with the refresh contract mod, which you can see at the bottom. We've got like a bunch of different options for it. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing. It's got the refresh contracts mod built into it, I guess. So we might have to be careful when doing things. So this is kind of neat. See, fertilizing. Oh, so it's just like refresh the contracts over and over again. This may take some getting used to as well. It's neat for sure, and I can't wait to use it. I just need to figure out exactly how to use it because I think I've got 2 or 3 mods that are interfering with each other right now. So if you're getting this one, maybe delete the refresh contract mod just to be on the safe side. And let's end today with a couple updates for PC and Mac players. The first one's going to be GPS or guidance steering from Wobster. It's going to be changelog 2.1.6. Fixed an issue with using the snap direction in multiplayer, blocked the creation of A and B points at the same place, and UI fixes. As about a blank update, that's what the Cultivator Field Creator from Wobster's got. This is actually version 1.1, added support for custom input binding to avoid conflicts with seeders. We also have an update to the repair and paint settings. This is going to be version 1.0.1, fix the load settings and multiplayer. I have not tried to reload this up since the last version. I had a terrible time trying to get it to unload, and the only time I could actually see it in game was when this was the only mod that I used. So something that I've got is preventing this from showing up, and it may be doing it for you as well. Hey, if you figured out, let me know what it is in the comment section below. And your last mod today is going to be an update of PC players for the Real Dirt color mod for Viper GTS 96. This is going to be changelog 1.002, fix the vehicle disabling Real Dirt color causing an error. Now, no more errors can be found. And I'm gonna end this video just to be on the safe side. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it, get subscribed to the channel if you're new, join the GoHam fam channel members. Make sure your notification bells are on as well. That way, if you turn it on, you never miss any videos here on the channel unless I upload more than 3 videos within 24 hours, in which YouTube won't tell anyone. I don't even know. All being said, hope you guys have a great, awesome, wonderful rest of your day. It's a Monday. Go check out the news video that I released earlier. Making a few changes over there. If you like them, let me know. If you don't like them, let me know. Be honest. Don't sugarcoat it. With that said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.